so excited to get today here. You go through the phases of what it looks like from when you start in January as your team, and you continue to build, and the work that the strength staff has done, over the last really 7 weeks, 6.5 to 7 weeks. They've done a tremendous job. We had a number of newcomers mid-year, 40 new guys in the roster, and to take that group and then the returning group that we had and go to work the way that they did. We've got a long ways to go in a lot of areas, but we're making great progress, and certainly excited about some of the things we saw today on the first day of practice. And on Thursday we'll look a heck of a lot better than we did today in every area, from the head coach all the way down. Everybody's got a job and a huge role. Not a lot of standing around at practice. The guys are, they understand, it'll flow a little bit more smoothly on Thursday. But I thought they did a great job retaining information from the meetings and then going and applying it in the situations, that we went throughout the day. And, we started with special teams, and then you go individual and unit drills. And then we did some inside run, team run, 11 on 11. We got in some pass scale, a lot of special teams and punt return drills, and then a couple of different 11 on 11 situations, and then finish with a 2-minute drill. So there'll be great teach tape off of what we did today, and really excited about our group of coaches. And we've got a lot of guys that are coaching different spots, and I thought they did a great job getting their kids ready, their position group ready to go practice today. And then, saw some great plays and saw some that looked like really bad ball. So, the goal is to take this body of work today, make corrections, point out the good and the things that we need to get fixed, and then go to work. And the responsibility that we have to go get better every single opportunity that we get. Now the race is on. So tomorrow we'll, as a team, we'll have position meetings. We'll be in the weight room for another lift, and then we'll correct the things that we did good today, or make additions to that, and then we'll correct the mistakes. So excited to have a chance to get this started, and we'll look a heck of a lot better on April 12th than we do today. But I'm not diminishing what our team did today. I was excited about what they started with.
Did you like a bullet out there? How do you feel like your enthusiasm goes over to the team?
I think the most enjoyable part of the day is the 2 hours and some change you get on the field with your team or in meetings. We're teachers, and the urgency that we need to move this program forward. We don't have any time to waste. So our guys understand coaching wise where we've got to be, how we need to teach, and then the loudest we should be is celebrating our success. And then there's time for teaching and corrections, and it's excited. I think this is year 26 for me, I believe, and I'm more excited today than I was 26 years ago. I mean, it's a lot. This is going to be a fun team to coach, and we've got a long ways to go. But that's the beauty of it. That's you come in every day, and our job is to make sure that we make Purdue football better than we were yesterday. And then today, at the end of the day, hopefully it's better today than it was when we started. And if you do that consistently back to back days, and there's a process of how we go about our work, and if we hold true to that, and we can get all 100% of the entire building, the entire organization in line and with that vision, then we'll be where we need to be to get into off-season summer ball.
Head of strength and conditioning would seem to be a position that's pretty crucial to getting that lined up, that vision you're talking about. Why, at a time when you're brought in a new staff in a lot of ways, did you keep Kira in that?
Yeah, I think there's a number of things. Number one, you're absolutely correct on that role. That room spends so much time with our student athletes. I mean, they're with them before practice, during practice, after practice. Tomorrow morning we're going to lift. I mean, they're with them a lot. So the voice got to be one of alignment. It's got to be in a position that they understand the mission. And there's a lot of times they're driving the train. So I got a chance to sit in years ago when I was at Arkansas and Coach interviewed there. I had a chance to sit in those interviews and was very impressed with him. It's a small world how things end up, and I'm glad we've got a chance to work together.
Coach, when you go through spring ball, how do you achieve the mix of learning schemes and still building culture at the same time?
Well, I think it's how you walk, talk, eat, breathe, act. I'm not allowed to have a bad day, and we've got to pour into our players. We've got to serve them. We've got to give them and build them the foundation to be successful in every single area. Academically, we've set a goal academically to be the highest GPA that Purdue football's ever had this semester, and that's what we're going to go do. And socially, it's our job collectively as a coaching staff is to build young men, to take the guys who got ages 17 to 23 and build them a platform to be successful in life. Luckily, we get to do it through the game of football and teaching and mentoring and loving and caring and finding a way to push them to a level that we'll look back at someday and it'll be the most rewarding experience they've ever had.
Just the angst, I guess, of these guys to get out there. I know you don't have pads on, but it's got to be a lot of juice for practice one. These guys have been doing nothing but conditioning.
Yeah, I think there's an excitement level, and now that and that's great to see. It should be. And now tomorrow morning, will we have 100% at breakfast? Will we academically today do the things you're supposed to? Tomorrow, can we wake up when your feet hit the ground? You don't hit the snooze button. You go to work, and then can you consistently get every single person doing that? That's when you start to make great progress.
You haven't seen him play a lot of football yet in person, but C.J. Madden, just what did you gather from him as a individual when you came in?
Yeah, I remember CJ years ago. Again, I was at the University of Arkansas when I saw him at a summer camp. We were recruiting him, so I knew about him before I got here. And we're looking for big, strong, athletic guys, and he fits that category in a lot of ways. So it's everybody in doing their job, but it's our job now to turn that into being a great football player. So we've got to be great teachers and then put him in a position to use his skills.
Did you have to re-recruit him?
You know what? We've got, however many scholarships we've got right now, we've got that many free agents. So in today's world, you better have a relationship, recruiting, whatever we want to call it, every single day because somebody's talking to them. So the answer would be yes.